60 Minutes Overtime.
Let me show you something.
Oh man, here it goes.
Come on in. After you, Charlie.
Oh my God. They teed it up. This is going to be a surprise. And so I'm anticipating a surprise.
And they were like, "You're never going to guess. You're never going to guess." And it's like, okay. I'm Dragan Mihailovic, and I'm a producer at 60 Minutes.
After you, Charlie.
Did you know what it was?
No, I had no idea what its purpose was at first glance. I mean, it would look like mini helicopters to me, which is in fact what it is. But they're directed, there's nobody there piloting the helicopter. They're directed by GPS.
What's the big idea here?
Big idea is half-hour delivery. You order something, and within half an hour, you're going to have a drone land on your front porch, drop off a little box, and then off it goes.
It seems to me that what they are at Amazon, they want to sell everything to everybody around the world as fast as possible.
They're called octocopters, because the 8 blades.
So if you have a total failure of one of these motors, the vehicle can still operate?
It looks like something that Spielberg would come up with. There's like these little, they're almost like these giant tarantulas or something that are, painted yellow with Amazon Prime Air splashed on them, with like a little bucket, below, which is the box that they're going to deliver your goods in.
I know this looks like science fiction. It's not.
It actually flew out of this building?
This is real.
Or
Not out of this
fulfillment
building,
center?
out of a fulfillment center.
The fulfillment center is basically a distribution center.
Charlie, take one step.
We went to one in Richmond, Virginia, about the size of more than 20 football fields. Everything is done with algorithms. There's just the sound that you hear nonstop, other than rolling conveyor belts, is beep. Scanners, beep. Let's say you and Silvio, you've ordered 4 or 5 items. Put them in the yellow bins. They all go in the conveyor belt. So then they pack it. There's a barcode. There's your address. So your box will be going along, and all of a sudden these two, they look like hockey pucks. They call them shoes for whatever reason. All of a sudden they'll come out and they'll shove your box down the chute because that's going to go to your address.
So within a few years, if you live in a big metro area that's
Right.
somewhere near a fulfillment center, there are going to be drones whizzing through the air, dropping off packages at everybody's houses.
That seems to be the idea. I mean, it's going to be a brave new world.
The hardest challenge in making this happen is going to be demonstrating to the standards of the FAA that this is a safe thing to do. I don't want anybody to think this is just around the corner. This is years of additional work from this point.
But years means 5, 10.
I'm an optimist, Charlie. 4, 5 years? I think so.
Do you think they can pull it off? It might seem to some people this is sort of a crazy dream.
Yes. I mean, if I had to bet on pulling it off versus not pulling it off, I'd bet on pulling it off. Everything has not been a success at Amazon, but the successes far outweigh the failures.